Hi everybody, it's Jean Marie. I have my Annie's Kit Club. I've had it for a bit now. I just I did start it at one point and things happened and I ended up having to scratch that video, so I'm going to restart. So it is opened and I do have a few things already started, but let's get into it and I'll show you what we've got. So it is this necklace. It's called Lay It in Pearls, and it's a pretty necklace. It's really pretty. The issue I found so far is the holes in the pearls are not drilled well enough to get most of the head pins through that came with it. I have had to ream some of them. Some of them have broke. I hope I'm going to have enough to finish it, but there you have it. So let's get into the package here. And of course I have already opened it, so you know, some of these already got eye pins in them. Head pins, eye pins. This is what they look like. They're a little flat disc pearl. They're 3 sizes, the small, medium, and the large. So I'm going to open the rest of the packages and dump them. Medium ones. I have a few of those ones already done as well. That one is a head pin. I guess they're all head pins actually, not eye pins. Sorry about that. I will go through the list of things that are in it after I get these all opened up. So there's the medium ones. Overall, they are real nice pearls. Very, very pretty. I do like them a lot. Just wish the holes were drilled a little bit bigger. And there's those. There's our head pins. And they did come with a nice amount of head pins. They are nice looking. They're good quality. They're nice and strong. And then we got some jump rings. We also got the findings here, and it does make earrings to match as well. So we got the earrings with it. We got 3 ear wires, so more than I'll need, and the lobster clasp. I'm not a fan of lever back earrings, personally. I mean, in anything, not just in this box, but just in general. I don't really care for them. I like the French hook style, but that's besides the point. To each his own. So we got a good amount of chain, and we do have some eye pins as well. Again, they're very good quality, very strong. Don't know that I'm going to have enough now that I've had to, you know, well, I should have enough still, just regardless, even though I've already started it. There should be plenty, hopefully. So I'm going to set this aside. We'll go over the list of items. So we have the chain. We have the big or large, medium, and small freshwater pearls, coin pearls, the ear wires, the ball-tipped head pins. We have the jump rings. We have the lobster claw, and we have the eye pins. So everything I just showed you anyway. So I'm going to pause for a second, get all this ready, and get my tools out, and I will be right back. So here's a look at the finished necklace, and it really is quite a pretty necklace. I do like it a lot. The steps for it are really simple. There's not a whole lot to it. It's just a lot of simple loops, doing a lot of simple loops. So I have found with this kit, the Annie's Attic kits, that they like simple loops. There are a lot of them, which is fine. I don't mind doing them. I'm not great at it, but I can make a decent enough one, and practice makes perfect. So there you have that. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to need 7 of the 10 millimeter, and That is the small ones. And I don't know if I have 7 of them done up or not. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them done up. So we're just going to take our ball pin. See if I can find one to get it through. This is really the issue here. Oh, I think I got this one. Oh, I do, thankfully. I'm going to bend it over it. So the only tools you're really going to need are cutters and round nose pliers at the moment. I suppose when it comes time to open them up and put it all together, I'll probably need a couple pairs of pliers. So we're going to cut that off to 1/4 inch. Give it a nice little roll. Come to the back side and finish it off. And there's our loop. So we have 7 of those. The 12 millimeter we're going to need 8 of. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I already did 8 of those, so that's good. You won't have to watch me fight with those ones. So we have 8 of those. And I'm hoping that as I get into the bigger sizes, I have less and less issue with the holes. So I need 11 of these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see if we can get them through. These are rather large head pins too. I mean, they're a pretty substantial head pin. Maybe if they were a little bit thinner, they would go through better, but they wouldn't be as strong. So I do like the idea that they're good and strong. So that one went through with no problem. Hopefully they all continue to do that. So I'm finally done work for the season. We officially closed Sunday. Spent most of the day yesterday doing some major deep cleaning housework around here that I've neglected all summer. It was getting pretty bad. I live, like I've mentioned many times, I live on a dirt road. It's very dusty, and it does work its way into the house. I don't know as I've ever mentioned, though, that I live in a camper. I have a little addition on it that I put on, but I live in a camper. It's a big camper. It's 38 feet. But I had a really big house when I was married. We had a huge raised ranch. I raised my 4 boys in. But after the divorce, money, of course, became an issue, and just maintaining a house of that size became an issue, and so now my son lives in it, and I lived in a camper down below him on the same property, and I absolutely love it. It's small. I don't have a whole lot. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one too much. I'm going to change that. I don't have a whole lot of space to collect stuff, that's for sure, which is kind of nice because I am a bit of a pack rat. I like my crafts. Like right now I'm into crochet and amigurumi. I've been doing a lot of that because I have a craft fair coming up. And let me see, I've done painting, tool painting, a lot of that. Knitting, crocheting, quilting. I used to make American Girl doll-sized doll clothes for a long time. I used to do those for craft fairs, and I did really well with it. But I tend to migrate from thing to thing to thing. I always keep everything going, but I just, I gotta try something new every once in a while. All right, so there are those, and they went through perfectly, thankfully. my eye. Coming out pretty good. The leaves have finally gotten almost bare here. We've had a couple of frosts already. Had a really good frost this morning. Actually, I just went out, and my fingernails are kind of a mess right now. I just went out and pulled up all my tomato plants, cleaning the garden area up for next year. Back to the living. The camper. You know, it's a big camper. It's a good sized camper. I put an addition on it last summer. Almost the full length of it, not quite. So it's almost double the size now. And where I'm sitting right now is in the addition part. It's my entry / office area. And then it kind of goes into a living room area where my fireplace and my TV and my couch is. And then I have a wall divider behind that. And my granddaughter's bedroom is there. She don't actually live here. She doesn't really even stay here. And when she does, she sleeps with me. But she's very adamant that she have a bedroom at Mimi's house because when she was younger, I had her a lot. I mean, a lot. She's like a daughter to me. And, yeah, she's got just as much stuff here as she does at her mom's house, so... And she definitely comes in, checks it all out, makes sure nothing's missing or moved or, you know, haven't gotten rid of anything on her, which I need to do because she's as bad a pack rat as I am. Her name is Lily. She's going to be 9 next week. She loves crafting. She's trying really hard now that I'm crocheting to try and crochet. She makes jewelry. She actually has sold some of her jewelry. She makes a lot of earrings, takes them to school and sells them. I think she sells them for like $2 a piece for, you know, earrings to her friends at school, but she enjoys doing it. She has her own little set of tools that she carries back and forth to her mom's in here. I actually just signed her up so she gets her own subscription now of the Bargain Bead Box, which is good because she was constantly getting into mine. And I'm like, no, you can't have that. So, yeah, now she has her own box, and she's pretty happy. It comes right to her house, her mom's house, which is good because, you know, she likes to get stuff in the mail. Like most kids do. They like to feel like they've gotten something special. And she loves it. She loves sitting with me and just playing in the beads. She likes the beads as much as I do. So we're going to take 2 of the 10mm coin pearls. That's is the small one, I guess. And we're going to create 2 of them with the eye pin, so there's a loop on each end. Let's hope we can get them through. These are the ones I had the worst trouble with. Trying to find the 2 prettiest ones. Not that it will matter if I can't get the wire through it. Yeah, see, that one does not want to go through. These ones are an issue. And it seems to be right in the middle, because I can go in both sides, but I can't get it through the middle. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm shaking so hard that I'm jiggling the camera. Oh, that one went. Yay. Okay, there's one. Get a different one out. I can't even get it in that one. This side again. Yeah, no. Oh, maybe. You hear me struggling with it, but look at I've bent my wire all up trying to get it through. I got 2 more options here. I get a different head pin though. Oh, yay. That one went right through. Good. Good, good. Alright, so, and I guess they're supposed to be laying flat of each other, so I'm going to turn it this way so I can make it a little easier. I find it easier to bend along the flat side of my, I don't know if anyone else does or not, along the flat side of anything I'm looping. If I was going like this way across it, I wouldn't get in there as well, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Not that it doesn't matter, as I can take my pliers afterwards and twist them to be in the same direction, but I find that sometimes that weakens your wires a little bit. I guess I am going to have to anyway. It still didn't end up right. And there's a dump truck going through. Somebody is down below me is building a house. There's been a lot of dump trucks going through lately. Alright, there's that one. I'm not even going to bother with it this time because it came out totally off to the side last time anyway, and I still had to straighten them. So I might as well just do it. There. So there are all my pieces, as far as I can tell. Let me check on the back side. No, I think that's all the pieces. I do have a lot of extra pearls left. I have 3 small ones that I can't get an eye pin through. I have 6 of the medium and 3 of the large. So that's pretty good. I certainly can make something with those, maybe a bracelet. Alright, let's assemble. Here are the assembly instructions for each of the strands. I do have to cut the chain, which back here it tells me the chain lengths. I need one at 18, one at 18, one at 20, and one at 24 inches. So I'm going to cut those. And see if I can find my crappy tape measure. My desk full of mess. Which is causing me to rattle my camera, I'm sorry. Alright, there's this. See if I get my chain untangled. So I need an 18. A 20. And a 24. I still have almost a foot of chain left. 11 inches. That's awesome. Again, could probably make a bracelet with some of this stuff. So there's my 24. I'm going to set aside my 20. And I'm going to start, I think let's start with the 18. Let me check. It says find the center of chain A and attach dangle A. So chain A is my 18 inch. Dangle A is this one here? No. Link A. Okay, why does this one say this is link A, but this is the one with 2 loops? And clearly none of these have a second loop. Oh, this is dangle A as well. Sorry about that. The 10 millimeters are also an A. You guys probably saw that and you're like, because it's right there, it's right there. Okay, so the small one here is the one I'm going to need first, I guess. I guess all the small ones go on the inner chain, and yeah, that makes total sense, doesn't it? Alright, so there it is, folded in half. Those are my earring ones. I'm going to put those out of the way. Or I do end up sticking them on there. That would be something I would do. I'm going to open up the loop by just twisting. Take the center of the chain, try to get that link on it. Try to do it so you can see. Okay, I'm going to have to change my positioning here. There. I'm going to have to go and lose it off there. That would be something I would do. Okay. So there's that so far. I do love these pearls though. They are really pretty. I can actually see me wearing this necklace to work. It's really pretty. Alright, so beyond that point, okay, measure 3/4 inch to one side of center dangle, or to either side of center dangle. I'm not actually doing, I'm not going to measure. I can eyeball it, try to do that, I think. There and oops. Something like that. And that. Maybe I'll do one and then just count up the holes. I know I should be following directions. I'm trying to show you guys their pattern, but I'm not good at following directions, unfortunately. That's about 3/4 of an inch right there. That's where I'm going with it. If I can get it on there. These links are tiny. Make sure we're good and close, because again, this chain link is very, very small. Alright, did I even put it on the right side of that? I did, good. It'd be just like me to have it on the other side of the link. Alright, now let me count out how many I've gotten in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in between. So we'll be on number 7. This will be this one right here. Open that quite enough, I guess. Shoot. Yeah, we have it so far. I'm going to move these out of the way so they're not so distracting. Actually, I think those ones go with that piece. These ones go with that piece. So it looks really pretty. Alright, and then again, we repeat the same step 2 more times. So we're going to have it like this and like this. I'm not going to make you guys watch me clasp these onto chain links. You get the idea of it. and I will be right back. So there is the first strand, and I just went 6 links between each one. They all said to do them 3/4 of an inch, so I figured if I did the same 6 links in between each one, it's going to be the same difference. And I think it looks really good. I think it's real pretty. So there is chain number 1. That is the 18-inch length. All right, so we're going to move on to 20-inch length. This is the 20. Yeah. I'll make sure I get the right one. Nope, that is the 24-inch length. Let's put that one back there. We'll pull out this one. All right, the middle strand. These ones are going to be done about a 1/2 inch from each. Oh, measure a 1/2 inch to one side. Hold on just 1 second. Find the center of chain B, open a jump ring. Oh, this is different. These ones are going to be hung by jump rings for some reason. Open a jump ring and attach the center link of chain B. Alrighty. Again, good heavy jump rings. I have to say it's a lot easier putting on than doing it the other way. Sorry, I need to adjust. My foot is falling asleep here. I don't know what I do with my other small pliers. These jumbo ones are kind of in the way, but I'll make do. I think they're in with my bargain bead box stuff. I haven't dug them back out. So there's this one. Kind of like it better from the jump ring, I think. Not really sure. All right, well. Alrighty, well, we're going to go measure a 1/2 inch to one side of jump ring from step 1 and attach a D bangle. So, something like this. It's funny that they get that one like that, but it also comes out different for the amount of links they had us make. That's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. So again, I'm going to pause and I'm just going to hook these ones on and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I did discover something that I ended up figuring something out on my own. I'm not sure exactly how it plays into the way they planned it, but you don't hang anything from the very center of the chains. They are even numbered and they go off from the center, 4 and 4. Well, this one's gonna make a liar out of me. This one is a scented one, but these ones here, see, the 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8 of them, and without a center one. So I found that it works easier if I just mark my center. I went out 5 from each one, and then I went 10, 10 all the way up it. And I do have one more to put on this one. I want to do it with you because I wanted to show you how I did it. And I did find that you really need, oh, don't mind the marker. I also thought that it would help to mark my chain. It did not. All I did was mark myself, and it didn't work. I do find that if you have your link already opened, it is a huge help. So we're going to put this one on, and this is what I did. I just went from the one that's hooked, try to keep it on the bottom so my chain stays even, and went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then right in 11, hook this one, and that's why I found it easier to have them already opened. And then close it up. And now I can take that jump ring out of the center. And there's my center ring of chain. I think that worked a lot better. It certainly made more sense to me when I did it that way. I hope it makes sense to everyone else as well. But for me that worked pretty well, so that's what I'm going to do with my next ones. And that is the larger ones. It'll just be done the same way. I'll find the center of my chain. Maybe. If it would stay in my fingers that long. Get it all the way to the end. And just put a jump ring in it. Just to mark it. And then from that jump ring, I'm going to count out 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I didn't open these up yet. Again, it's really handy to have these already opened. You don't have to sit here and struggle holding that and trying to open it at the same time. Clip that into number 6. Shoot, I just dropped it, so I'm going to start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. This is going to make me work for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. It keeps spinning. And if you have a way to do it that works so much easier for you, please, please do. Please feel free to do that. It's one thing I have never done is claim to be a professional jewelry maker. I love doing it. I love sharing it with y'all, but talent and knowledge are not my forte. But I have fun. I hope you do too. So I'm going to open these up just because it does make life so much simpler, I think. I'll do a couple more with you, and then I'm going to do the rest off camera. So now that I've counted out my 5 from that, I'm going to count out my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put it into that next loop. Dang. At least I didn't lose my loop this time. It doesn't help that my fingers don't work well. Alright, that time I did lose my loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So on my older videos, my first ones when I first started out this spring and I was using my cell phone, and I don't know how many of you have watched my older ones or how many of you have been with me for that long, but I did talk about the fact that, you know, I was extremely nervous, did not know what I was doing. Not that I don't still feel that way about it now. I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning as I go, just like you guys. But as far as shooting the videos and whatnot, I was by no means very good at it. And I know some of my first ones were blurry and messy, and I was very nervous, and I stumbled and I stuttered and whatnot. But I did have somebody comment on one of my older videos the other day, saying, you know, basically that this is really blurry and I really wish I could see it better. And I do apologize for that. Maybe I should remove my older videos, but honestly, that's my progress. You see me from the beginner, struggling, really nervous and doing doing the best I could do, but obviously not very good. But you know, I've progressed since then. I feel like I've gotten better, and I hope everyone has following along with me has you know seen the progress, and you know, and gives me, as Sarah Lovecraft says, give me a little grace. I wasn't trained in any of this. I'm just doing it because I enjoy it. Certainly feel free not to watch any of them. If you know, if you don't feel that you make the cut, don't watch them. I'm not going to be heartbroken about it. That's perfectly your prerogative, and I'm okay with that. So, you know, I'm sorry my first videos weren't that good. I'm sorry if these ones aren't very good. I'm learning. I'm getting better. I really love doing it. So, you know, to all of you who watch them, I do appreciate you very much. That being said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's my next one. It's just going to keep spinning on me. So there's that so far. I've got 3 either side of, well, on this side of the jump ring. I'm going to put the 4th one, and then I'm going to do my 4 on that side, and we'll be back to complete this. I think this one goes to my earring, actually. So there we have our 3 lengths of chain. So the next step we're going to do is put these together. And it is simply just all pulled together with one jump ring on. Let me get a pair of pliers to hold this for me. Let's start with the bigger one, lower bottom one. So we take and string all 3 of these strands right onto this jump ring. These links are so small. I think that the metal they used for the jump rings and the head pins and stuff should have been a thinner gauge for the size of these links, or vice versa, bigger links. We'll get it on there though. As I struggle with it. Alright, I'm going to do something a little different here. See if we can get it to fall onto it. Oh, look at that. That was so much easier. And, sorry, I need to hit that. There's a cat here hanging off my jump ring. Story of my life. Alright, I'm going to try to turn this without twisting it so I can get to the other side. There is the other side of it. And another one of these jump rings. And again, start with the bottom one. Then the next one. And the last one. And they put on the jump ring with that one. I mean the lobster clasp with that one. I'm not quite sure why we have so many jump rings, but regardless, there you have it. Let me see if I can clip it and show you it without getting all tangled up. Oh my gosh, so sorry. I have a very limited space to work here. I apologize. Alright, I managed to tangle it out though. I'm sure it would look very, very pretty hanging on a bust or, you know, just somebody wearing it. I'll do my best to get it laid out so you can see it though. It is really pretty, I have to say. I do like this very much. It's quite nice. Yeah. Get you a little idea of how it will look. Very pretty. It's probably not hanging quite right there, but like that. Yeah, that is real pretty. I like this a lot. Even if I do have it all tangled. Very pretty. Yeah. Let's put the earrings together. This is a pretty simple one, I have to say. So we're just going to use the other two larger coin pearls and the two that had the links, and they are simply linked together. There's no jump ring in between. Again, I don't really understand all the jump rings, but I will use them, so I don't mind having them. Alright, let me move this over a bit just so I can have that in the shot. Open this up, slip this on. These are the simplest earrings ever. Now what to do with the other one? Slide it in with all the chain. I'm such a fumble fingers. Alright, there's that one. And our two ear wires. And look how much stuff there is left. I mean, there is so much stuff left. It's wonderful. I can definitely make something else. So we're just going to open the ear wires. Slip them on. And they are very, very pretty. These coin pearls are really pretty. I have to say, I am very, very happy with the Annie's Kit Club this month. Other than those pearls that I couldn't get the wire through. So there's that. If you want to give me a second, I'm going to pause and put it on a bust for you. And here we have the finished product. Now it's not a great shot because the light coming through my window is putting a glare on it. I'm going to try blocking the window real quick and see if that helps. So nothing in the house was helping, so I'm outside doing an outside shot. I hope it looks all right. I mean, I don't really see the colors of the chain or the pearls very well out here. But it is really, really pretty set. I do like it. I have my chain a little bit twisted. I just hung it really quick, but I think it's pretty. I hope you all like it. That's Annie's Kit Club. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you join me again. Keep those likes coming. Keep the comments coming. I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.